if I am who I am, then who would be the stumbling block for me if I am not the stumbling block in front of me? So I'm reading from Isaiah 57 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub is who I use. And this is 14 through 21. And this is furtherance of what I'm saying about the stumbling block. If you listen to all five up to now, it's going to be 6 because I got to put the Quran in there for my testimony today. And it says, and shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way, take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inheriteth eternity, whom name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. For I will not contend forever, neither will I be always wroth. For the spirit shall fail before me, not fall, fail, F-A-I-L, before me, and the souls which I have made, for the iniquity of his convertiveness, right? Yeah, which was I wroth and smote him, not smite, smote, S-M-O-T-E. I hid me and was wroth, and he went on forwardly in the way of his heart. See, so, let me finish. I have seen his ways and will heal him. I will lead him also and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners. I create the fruit of the lips. Peace, peace to him that is far off and to him that is near, saith the Lord, and I will heal him. But the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my God, to the wicked, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on August 27th in 2023 at 9:57 in the morning. See, so when would the truth have only 1,000 years to be true? See, once the truth is established, well, what would be able to unestablish an established truth? See what I'm saying? Like, who would be able to then go and lie on something that was already established in court? See, the only way you can pull that trick off is the people have to be ignorant. They can't read, they can't write. So see, that's why today is guilty of deceiving tomorrow. See, because today you can know better and tomorrow you can do better. But if today you know better, but you do the same thing you did yesterday, then how you not guilty today as you was yesterday? See, you the one not making the change, you are contrite. See, let's go back. And said, and shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way. Okay, so now, if I have legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally cast up Satan, for whom is defined as, right? See, so this is what I'm saying. If I am the mirror image of the written word, then wouldn't my image mirror the righteous part of the written word? Now, if I am revealing through the written word what is unholy, then how can I reflect the unholy if I reflect the righteous? So now, if it's two sides to every story, then the second face must appear as the other side of one word. So if one is holy, how can one be righteous and unrighteous and both be holy? So the mirror is going to reflect the unrighteous person. See, that's what you fail to realize. See, the righteous person is a mirror, right? But Satan is a reflection. See, look, the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin, to accuse the sinners, and to carry out God's punishment. See, that's a person with no reflection. There's no reflection of self. See, look, the angel who in God's, who is an angel? See, that's not a person, an angel. Let's see. A spiritual being. See, that's not right there. That's not a person. See, a spiritual being serving as a divine messenger, an intermediary, and often a special protector of an individual or nation. Well, what individual, according to angel, the God in Jewish belief is protecting the evil angel who deceiving everybody? What that? I mean, come on, man. So now, when I go into court, I see the name God in there. Well, I don't see no God, but I know I'm my God. So why would I then entertain an impersonator of God? So what I did is I appealed to the definition of God. See, now let me show you what I'm talking about. See, this is when you broken people should have became whole. See, the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism as creator and ruler of the universe. See, that's the God I call. But see, broken images of broken promises came and started breaking things. See what I'm saying? See, only the one that's been lied to want to fight, because they fighting trying to get back what they lost. But what I'm saying is, if you lost yesterday, why would you waste 24 more hours trying to get back what you lost 48 hours ago? See, now tomorrow it's going to be 72 hours. See, so how do you get back 72 hours that you done already spent back trying to get back 72 hours? See, so at some point, you're going to have to stop being counterproductive with the hours that you got. See, so if I'm complaining about the 15 years that the state of Florida took, then there's no way that I would have 15 years of evidence to support my complaint. See, all I would have done, but man, they took my stuff, man, they took my stuff. See, I'm not doing that. I'm saying, man, they took my stuff, and then I use Amendment 14, Section 4 to prove that I'm King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., Folk House Incorporated, and then people get mad. But I'm saying, well, are they acting like a God by definition? Okay, so the Christian according to Christian Science, the Christian definition is the Christian Science definition of God. It's the incorporeal. Now let's say incorporeal, not corporal. Now that's having, consisting of, or relating to a physical material body. See, so it's letting you know that even in the Christian Science, your God is not. Is not consisting. So it's not corporal. See, I'm corporal. See, I mean, no, I have a physical body. See, now, so incorporeal is what they say, and that is not corporal. See what I'm saying? So I am corporal dealing with something that's incorporeal, right? So hold on, let me make sure. Incorporeal. Hold on.
Corporeal.
Damn. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a K, man. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. They say corporeal, but I'm saying crop. It's C-O-R-P. That's crop. And then it's O-R-E. That's real. See, that's corporeal to me. I don't know. But they say
corporeal.
Come on, man. Okay. All right. Corporeal. That's what they say. But all right. So now I'm corporeal. which is having, consisting of, or relating to physical material body. See? Now, they is, let me see what they are.
Incorporeal.
Incorporeal, right? Which is not corporeal, having no material body or form. Now, how can they, God, and I be the same? See, we using the same words, but different meaning. But then I'm incorporeal too, because I'm words just like they words. So one day I'm going to be a spirit. See, one day this body is going to leave, and you have wasted 15 years of the instrument, which got the mind to move mountains. See what I'm saying? But when the mind is being manipulated, the mind itself become a mountain, right? And how can I remove a mountain that don't exist? I have to show the mind that see the mountain, that the mountain is its mind. And if your mind can produce a mountain, it can move it. Think about it. If a man or woman put a mountain on your mind, then that means the mountain that was put on your mind was placed there. So that means you had to then envision this mountain. And it's an obstacle too big for you to move, but it's in your mind. All you have to do is move it, and you will see clear. But see, that's why I would never let nobody mess with my mind, because my mind is my way of life. And if you're going to mess with my way of life, you better show me some evidence of what you telling me is what's producing the life you got. Now, don't tell me about what your dad, I don't want to hear that, man. Because I'm showing you what my daddy showed me. So I don't have to tell you, because I'm showing you. So now when we get out of this, then that lets you know I'm forward thinking, right? See, so now, if I'm forward, okay, no. So if I'm forward in my thoughts, right? Forward is defined as near, being at, or belonging to the forepart. Now, the forepart is another part of something, the earlier part of a period of time. See, so if my thoughts come from my father's actions, then my thoughts are already a period of time. They come from a period of time that I was in. See, that's why I talk about my life as a movie, because I'm now directing the movie that my mama used to direct. See, so she showed me how to be a director, a guide of me. So now I'm just trying to show you my guidance. But you don't want me to tell you my creators, because you say that my creators are not righteous people. But I'm saying my creators are me. But what they did wasn't right. But that don't mean they not righteous, because they had principles to everything they did, and that's religious. See, but you can have bad personal principles. See, but do you know that the principles are bad if it's producing revenue? So see, even America can get caught up, right? So now, let's talk about what it say, the contrite, right? 9. Contrite. Okay. Contrite is feeling or showing sorrow and remorse for improper or objectionable behavior or actions. So see, now, this is what you supposed to be dealing with. And said, now this is 14, so now you are stumbling. They say 14, Isaiah 57 verse 14 says, and shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way, take up the stumbling blocks out of the way of my people. Now, the stumbling block is, I'm gonna break it down, but it's saying contrite, contrite in another sentence, so I want to get to it. Okay, stumbling block is an obstacle to progress. It's an impediment to belief or understanding. Now, an impediment is something that impedes, especially impairment such as a shudder or a lisp that interferes with the proper articulation of a speech. See, a bar or a hindrance such as a lack of sufficient age to a lawful marriage. See what I'm saying? So that's an impediment, right? Now, so that means a stumbling block is a impediment, right? Now, if I, and this is how I see this passage, right, of Isaiah 57 of the King James Version of verse 14, and shall say, hold on and say, and shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, right? And then say, take up the stumbling blocks out of the way of my people in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Now, the reason why I say it like that is because I legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally cast up the devil that invaded my home in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, right? But I legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally prepared the way on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, if I did not do it then, how could I say I did it now, right? I can't say I did something I didn't do and it be true, right? So now, if I read this and I know that I legally prepared the way for myself, right, then why would I then not prepare the way for my children, for whom are my DNA, right? So if I don't prepare a way for my DNA, how did I prepare a way? See, wouldn't that be the most selfish thing a father could do, is save himself? I mean, man, wouldn't that father be the worst father in the world? Like, he saved himself and didn't save his family? So I would rather be me than your God. See, I would rather be my God that would stay in a situation to get his family out the situation he stayed in than to leave the situation to be a stumbling block for his family, but he got his wife and his children to safety. So what about when I have to see my family continuing to stumble over the stumbling block that I refuse to move even though it didn't make me stumble? So why would I leave it to make you stumble? Like you laugh at me so I could laugh at you, but I'm gonna laugh anyway because I laughed at the creator of the stumbling block. So if I laughed at the creator of the stumbling block, then I can laugh at everybody fall over the block after I done told them the block there. Now, if I laughed at you and I did not tell you about the stumbling block that I legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally removed, then I would be the stumbling block. See, I would be the stumbling block because the stumbling block would be part of me. That's how I became successful, because I made a deal with the creator of the stumbling block. See what I'm saying? But what I did is I legally moved it out of the way of my people in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, and then I defended that God that they say in God we trust. See, I defended those people, see, because their God wasn't present. So his name or its name was present. So me being a God, I then assumed that God's responsibility. I defended his people or her people or whomever people who God was only present in name only, not substance, not body. So my God was present in personal form. He was personally there in my image. And I am the mirror image of your God, whose name was there with no representation though. So why be mad at my God for defending your God's name? And now you don't want me to use the definition of God to prove that I am my God by definition? So you the problem. You the stumbling block, Christian. That's what I keep telling y'all. So now, for thus said the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. That's when I inherited in eternity. How can you take my case out of court and justice be served? So once I made it in court, I then made it into eternity, because my case is going to do what I created it to do for eternity. Only if the people, my people, for whom I did it for, know I did it. But that's what gets me about my family. Why would you undo what you can't do? See, because if you can do it, why you acting like I didn't do it? But if you missed the court date, why you act like I didn't make the court date, right? If the date is set in stone, then I set the stone in the date, right? I used the stone of Mount Moses, which is the 10 Commandments, to then establish my name in stone. See, so I am the stone of my foundation. I am the foundational stone. See? So now, this is what I'm saying, contrite. So now it says, for thus saith the high and lofty one that inheriteth eternity, whose name is holy. See it say whose name. So once I inhabited eternity, my name became written. See, Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., Benita Elaine Elps Castle, Folk Houses Incorporated. Those are my names. See, my female is me. My wife and I are one. So when you see her, you see my female image. When you see me, you see her male image. But when we get together, you see us, our male and female image. Now, when you see our children, you see our family image, but you also now see the reproduction of our female image and then the reproduction of our male image. And now we 4 images that mirror each other. See what I'm saying? So now, if I break my image, then my family image is broken. See, but as long as I project my image, then my reflections gonna reflect what I reflect, because they gonna know Daddy ain't crazy, my husband ain't crazy, so why would I go crazy? And I know he not crazy, so how can he come back to me if I'm crazy? And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, well, man, how you trying to get me back to my family if you trying to run me crazy? So you gonna return me to my wife crazy and you my friend? Well, why would you my wife friend? You gonna return me back to my wife crazy after I called you and asked you for help? So you telling me I was crazy for calling you? Think about it. Because that was a crazy move, because you say I'm crazy and I said, well, I called you. So if I called you and now you believe I'm crazy, what are you? Contrite? Let's see what it is. Contrite. Let's see who fit the definition. Feeling or showing sorrow and remorse for improper or objectionable behavior or action. Now, if I'm in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, revealing the contrite in hoods, prison, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, mosques, temples, synagogues, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, then why am I remorseful? Other than I lost 15 years. But I am not remorseful over the 15 years I lost. I'm remorseful over the 5 seconds I just lost telling you I'm not remorseful. Because I do not dwell. I build. See what I'm saying? See, that's why I'm telling you what they took. See, I'm not telling you what I was thinking. See, man, I'm working on it. Man, I'm working on it, man. See, I don't do that. I do it while I'm working on it. See, when I'm doing it, I'm working on it. So if it's wrong, I fix it. And then once I fix it, then I done worked on it, and now I'm working it. See, it's a difference between working on a plan and working the plan you working on. See what I'm saying? See, if a man is working on his plan, then he may never do anything but work on the plan. See what I'm saying? So if I'm writing the plan, right, and all I'm doing is writing about what I'm gonna do, but I never do nothing, what good is the plan? Because the man who wrote the plan didn't implement the plan he wrote. Now, why would you implement a plan that a man didn't implement who wrote it? Right? Now, I'm letting my great grandchildren see the plan because I wrote the plan after I worked the plan. See, this is what I'm reflecting on the plan. So therefore, how can I be remorseful in my reflection? I'm not in prison. My enemy is remorseful because my enemy's tomorrow gonna be prison. See, tomorrow I'm gonna be free even if it's my grandchild. See, I'm gonna be free one day because my DNA is free. Now, my personal body, you got me, man. But if I don't act as a human would act in this situation, then my great on into eternity grandchildren is never gonna know how a human act. See, they gonna act like I act. And if I reduce myself to a beast, then I'm telling them that they not human. See what I'm saying? So in order for me to get out of being the most subtle beast in the garden, then I had to be the human who subdued the beast that was the most subtle beast in the garden. So I showed that I am not a beast, but this here beast is the most subtle beast. Now, if I brought that beast to the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida by the beast stealing my property, then if I traded the car in for your great grandchildren so they can experience the same prosperity that my great grandchildren gonna experience, then who is contrite? See, you should be the one who looking back over these 15 years in tears because you could have been doing much better. But see, those of you who thought you was doing good, see, that you the ones don't want to see tomorrow, because tomorrow you're going to be broke, and you know it today. But see, the kids, right, that's broke today, don't know that they're going to have the opportunity to be themselves tomorrow because I move money out their way. But see, those who have no value see no value in others because they have no value. So, but first you have to see value in yourself before you can see value in others. So if you do not extract the value of yourself, then how can you project value onto others, right? So what I have done is I have perfected myself. And now as perfection, I am showing you that perfection is possible only if you believe that you are perfect, right? Now, if you do not believe that you perfect, then how can you build yourself into becoming perfection? See, perfection has to be perfected, right? So therefore, if I know that I am perfect, then all I have to do is perfect myself to perfection.